Hey there, viewers, it's Charlie. I'm back again with another Transformers review. And today's review is going to be on Beast Wars Transquito. Oh boy, this is quite the controversial figure. Why? Well, this guy was quite the shelf warmer back in the day. Yeah, for whatever reason, this guy just did not sell that well back in when this guy was available. I don't know, maybe it's because it's a gigantic mosquito. Yeah, kids don't really want a huge mosquito figure, do they? But like this guy was such a shelf warmer that I'm pretty sure he was like still on shelves around the time of like RID. Or how I think maybe even Armada, this guy was shelf warming that badly. People are even saying that this guy is shelf warming to this day. So next time we go to a toy store, it doesn't have to check. But while having a look at the actual figure, yeah, it's a gigantic mosquito. Yeah, this is quite freaky looking. I mean, in my opinion, it does look cool, but for some people, it might actually freak them out. Yeah, my copy disc antenna is broken off, so I'm just using a blue tack to fix it. Like, it's too thin to glue back on, so I'm just using blue tack for this. Oh well. But looking at the bug head, yeah, if this freaks you out, I'm so sorry. But like, we got compound eyes, got the freaking proboscis. Yeah, the illusion is sort of broken up because we do have the robot hand showing, unfortunately. So, yeah, it's not fully a mosquito. I mean, looking at the underneath, we can see this red paint underneath, which I'm pretty sure is meant to be like blood from humans that this guy sucked, which, well, I'm pretty sure like sucking blood is something that only female mosquitoes do, and yet this guy is characterized as being male. I do a joke, but I don't really want to like cause a controversy, so let's just move on. Okay, just like Babu, my previous review, this guy does have gimmicks. For example, we have the wings here, so if I can like get them upwards, they can flap. I'm not really showing it that well, but it's kind of hard to showcase on camera. But yeah, they can flap. And I guess this guy does kind of have an attack mode. So you can just push on this. And it flips this around. Yeah. I'm not sure if this is in the instructions. It's just something I thought of myself. But, hey. You can fire a missile on, like, Maximals below. If I can... Yeah, that didn't work so well. It's the camera curse. Every time you're recording, the figure doesn't work as intended. There you go. So you just fire venom at Maximals, I guess. And yes, that is the robot's head. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the mosquito mode. And yeah, it is quite freaky looking. I mean, imagine encountering a mosquito around this size. I mean, at the time of recording, summer is coming up, so mosquitoes are going to be a bit more common. Yeah. But well, just like Baboom, this guy does have a secondary mode, which we're going to get into now. So to get into that, we're going to turn the figure around, open up the pack. Not like that. That actually sort of scared me a little. Yeah, gonna open up the back here. Turn this section around. And you can see these little eyes here, and if I can sort of show you, this is where you can see the little rub sign, or I'm pretty sure in Beast Wars they're called Energon ships. Sure. And I can't remember if I actually did show the one for Baboom, but I think his one was like hidden in like a transformation joint somewhere, and his antenna's now coming off. But yeah, like you spread the wings around, you actually untap them and just unfold them into these huge pincers, and then you undo this again, so we got this going on, and like some sort of stinger, and now we have this freaking stag beetle like thing. So yeah, this is the second mode, well, the second beast mode, and oh my god, this is just, I don't know what to say about this. I mean, at least with Baboom, like, that was some sort of a battle platform. But with this is just a secondary beast mode. Like you got the eyes here, you got the pincers, but got what could be like a stinger. Sure, we still have like the compound eyes from the mosquito mode, but seriously. And now this could act as like some sort of like biting motion. But yeah, this is a weird mode. I mean, seriously. Yeah, I don't really know what to say, so I'd say let's just get onto the robot mode. And well, for that I'm gonna have to stand my camera, so if you'll just give me a couple seconds. Okay, now to get Transquito from this slashy bug mode into his robot mode, well, to start, we're gonna have to fold the pincers back into wings. Fold this back up. For now, I'm just gonna fold the stinger back into the mosquito proboscis. Pretty much just get him back into the mosquito mode, because that's the easiest mode to go from. But take the back of the bug mode, split that, and that actually becomes the legs. Get the feet out. Splay the arms out, just untap them. Try not to break it. You can spin the beast's legs around. Like so. Transform the head like you would for the stag beetle like mode. But then get the mosquito head down if you can. Which is weird because I never struggle with this. Oh, this is in the way, that's why this arm is in the way. Yeah, I didn't have this arm folded out correctly. But once you do that, you can then get the robot head into position. And the wings, you can just do what you want, but I just had them folded down, like some stuff like, I don't know, trench coat or something. And I just like to have him standing, so it's like he's facing forward. And here we have Transquito in his robot mode. And the weird ugliness translates into the robot mode as well. I mean, for one, he's got a freaking missile in his mouth. So that's definitely weird. Legs are hollow, so that's not just a War for Cybertron trilogy thing. Sort of see that he's like leaning forward because that's how the feet are designed. I know, sort of comes off that he's like either creepy or he's like some sort of, I don't know. Looking at the head, I'm not gonna tilt him to look at the head this time. I'm just gonna have him forward. That's definitely a weird looking head, especially with the missile in the mouth, which, if I could just fire without hitting the camera or losing it. Oh, I'll swing onto the missile, whoops. There we go. So, without the missile, it's just got a gaping hole right in the back. So he essentially pukes out a missile towards his opponents. From what I'm pretty sure, I've got another figure that does that. I'm pretty sure it's Bone Crusher. Only the missiles was more hidden in that figure. Whereas this guy, it sticks out the back of his head like he was impaled. And, well, this is pretty much the only gimmick in the robot mode. You could still do, like, the pincer thing, I guess, but I'm not going to. Yeah, this is quite a weird looking robot mode. Not just with the head, which looks like the Predator, but I mean like the alien Predator. But like we also have like the bug legs sticking out, the weird like color combinations of like bronze and lavender. Yeah, this is just a weird figure. Thankfully, I've not had any gold plastic syndrome stories about this guy, but I'm pretty sure there was a Japanese recolor that actually did have GPS though. Oof. Well, for this guy's articulation, the head's a bit limited. Like, it kind of looks side to side, but you have to like tilt it down first, so he's sort of doing it in sort of a deranged maniac kind of looking way, in my opinion. But he can look side to side, it's just tilted. But yeah, it does make this guy look way more creepy. And if you're not careful, the missile can shoot by itself. So for the rest of the video, I'm just gonna keep the missile out of the mouth in case he shoots me in the face. But yeah, so the head can look down and can look side to side if you move the head down. The missile can fire if you're not careful. So yeah, the arm is on a ball joint, so it can move. The antennas can move, although be careful in case you do break one, as seen here. Of course, you can T-pose. His elbows, which... well, there's a joint here that can swivel. These bits can swivel. There's, unfortunately, no waist joint. The legs can go forward, can go back that far. Of course, you can do the splits. It's got knees, rather tight knees. It's got foot, and unfortunately, there's no ankle articulation. So yeah, one complaint I have is the way that the feet are designed. He'll have to be like tilting forward unless you sort it yourself. Well, that's pretty much all I have to say. Let's just put this back in because I'm pretty much not going to be handling the figure now. I stand corrected. You know what? I'll just put this back in after recording. But well, that's pretty much all I have to say. Complaints, I have quite a few. One, the missile is hair trigger. Seriously, if you try to pose the figure, this will shoot extremely far, so be ready to lose this. Another issue, these antennae can be quite fragile. I mean, on my copy, this is broken off, and I'm using blue tack to just put it on there, so. I also don't like how the beast legs are just sticking out the arms. They can sort of be awkward for posing. If they could, fold up somewhere, then, they'll be a bit more useful for me. I also think that the third mode's a bit ridiculous. I mean, a mosquito turning into some sort of slashing pincer bug? Come on, that's just weird. I also think that the articulation's a bit limited. Especially with, the bug legs getting in the way. So, yeah. This guy definitely has quite a few flaws. So, do I recommend him? Well, I'd say, yeah, I'm actually not sure. Part of me wants to say, yeah, because, well, come on, this guy was a shelf warmer, so it'll be, hilarious to get him, but part of me sees why he was a shelf warmer. All these flaws, so I'd say, get him at your own risk. If you don't mind this figure wanting to shoot you at all times, if you don't mind the bug legs just being intrusive, if you don't mind that weird third mode, then sure. But yeah, this is quite a weird looking figure. I don't see a generations upgrade for this guy anytime soon, if ever. But well, this has been my review on Beast Wars Transquito, and this is Charlie Young, signing off.